Hello. Hello, hello. How's it going tonight? We are live. My brain is mush. So we'll see if I can actually figure out these last puzzles or not. Jury's still out, but I think I know the way. The wonderful, wonderful cherry maple syrup mead tonight, too. It's very good. Just take believe. I don't know if I do or not. Yeah, I can't remember the name of the company, but they... this one is Hegelund, and there's a blueberry one that I had that's called Loki. It was really good as well. So, theories. Yes, I did come up with some pretty good theories. I started thinking through what... Kind of like how I solved the boat one, right? What was I missing? Or what had I... What knowledge did I have that I hadn't applied yet? And the only thing I can think of was the old person dying, right? So there's the two towers. There's nowhere going to shut off both of the towers. From what I remember of the landscape, it doesn't make sense that there were, like, and this game entirely, it wouldn't make really a whole lot of sense to me that it would be, oh, go park a boat on top of that crack so that you can, you know, stop the light, even though that would be the only other way through there. So the only other solution that I could think of is that I need to find a way so that I cannot be woken up by the bells in order to get over the bridge. I'm not entirely sure how to do that yet. But we're going to figure it out. We'll find out. Let's check the number of the USB devices I've had to interface at work. That were just FTDI chips. Yep. FTDI had a stranglehold on USB devices for a very long time. So there's a lot of them out there that are those... shoot, what is it, the FTDI 2343 or something like that? But now Silicon Labs is starting to take over with their CP2100 series, which is far and above a better chip. But yeah, most of them are, I mean, that's really what USB is, right? Universal Serial Bus. That's all it is. Oh. In the early versions of the DLC, you couldn't review the slide wheels in the ship log. Oh, man. All right, good luck. Yeah, it's a low-resolution way to review it, but it definitely helps to be able to jog your memory, just peeking at it, you know. Let's mark this, and we'll go into rumor mode here. Sealed vaults. Now, which one was it? Was this one? I don't remember exactly which one it was that showed that. No, not that one. Yeah, TDI 232 something. Oh, okay, so it was this one. Yeah, because really it was the FTDI chips were the first bridge from RS-232 protocol into USB. So it stuck around for a long time. All right, so old person kicks the bucket right inside the bubble. Flatlines. Brain dead in the real world. Consciousness transfers. And then combine that with the other ones that's showing the withered corpse not being able to be woken up, obviously. Just this one. Yeah, bell goes off. Come on. Yep, so wakes up the one. And then doesn't wake up this one. Errors, and they keep walking. Okay, I remember now. Let's see. You know, a good way to explain to people that when you see there's 90% of the time going to be an actual physical RS-232 port, you can interface with. Yeah. And also how to explain that that USB to Ethernet media converters aren't a thing, but RS-232 to ETH do. I see what you're saying. The chips exist. I think I understand what you're saying, that because the chips exist to convert Ethernet protocol to RS-232, but not straight to USB. So essentially, you're going Ethernet to RS-232 to USB. Well, it's essentially at that point RS-232 over USB. It was very annoying to explain. Because there are USB attached ETH devices. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Most people don't actually understand what USB is at its core. And I mean, to be fair, most people don't need to. It's so isolated, or so in the weeds and irrelevant to most people. People who don't understand are like, oh, it's converting USB to Ethernet. For all intents and purposes, it is. It's just not directly if you need to actually dive into the nitty-gritty of it. Which is also why getting anything above like 600 megabit across a USB to Ethernet converter is nearly impossible with standard equipment. You have to go to some pretty specialized stuff to be able to make that happen. It's possible, but you go from a little dongle to chunky box. Oh, crap. Double tapped. All right. Let's go grab us an artifact and get into the tower. And then we have USB, which is supposed to be a standard, right? Yeah, that's a joke. So I ran into that with one of my projects actually a few years ago, where it was supposed to be a standard. We were supposed to actually be doing a data-capable 60-watt USB-C power delivery power supply, and that's when I learned just how not universal the USB protocol actually is, and how you can't actually claim that it's a USB charger unless you pay ass loads of money to get the sticker and get it certified, even if you hit all the specs, because it's not just like HDMI. USB is not an open protocol, which sucks. Oh yeah, and Thunderbolt is a totally different animal too. Did I not? I just scuffed that hard. Did I set the artifact down somewhere? I have no idea what just happened. Son of a bitch. It's on the raft. I fat-fingered it and I didn't notice. Yeah, the rabbit hole of power delivery specs. Well, this sucks. I must have double tapped X or something and set it down on the raft and didn't notice, and it's just floating away now. Is there one in here? That you're missing a room in the stranger. Excuse me? I am? Now you're just screwing with me. Was there an artifact in there? I don't think so. There's only really one there. You are not. Is this a room that I should have found already and just totally didn't? Alright, so I think I'm kind of stuck. I need to go grab. Either I'm missing a room, or we're stalling. Who knows? It's that damn room. I see what you're doing. I'm missing another entrance to the stranger. Okay. Oh, another entrance to the stranger. My brain went to the back room. So I wonder if it's one from the outside then, because I never really did go. Yeah, I see. I caught it. The one where I never did actually go exploring. I think the one place that I never did go is actually to the top of the dam. I don't actually know what happened to that raft now. Stop it. Come on. Get there. Man, I can't believe I set this thing back down. Oh, hey, look. There's a door there. I should probably go check that out. You had a damn time getting into the Shrouded Forest archive? Little not so cozy observation deck here. I saw the other door. We'll go back to the other door. Ooh. Well, thank you for mentioning this damn room. Hey. Stay. It's also, the place with the only window. It was really tricky until I figured out the damn solution. Exactly. Ah. So I was right. It's like closing that in preparation to travel away from the sun. And this must be its blast radius, essentially. Interesting. Now, I'm wondering if I can actually follow it or go where it's going. Oh, come on. But... okay. That's kind of funny. Solar sails? Yeah. Theoretically possible, not very practical. Yeah, because with like proper solar sails, doesn't it take like centuries to get up to any reasonable speed for interstellar travel? That's hilarious that it's been right here the whole time, too. And I think at one point I was like farting around under this ship trying to check it out and just never went behind this wall. We back. Jaxie, they smacked me upside the head and we found the damn room. I mean, to be fair, I probably would have just overlooked it entirely unless they said something. Yeah, we found it. I'm curious now. Wait a second. Is that really that far? Oh yeah, because it's right down there. Yeah, it take forever. The sails have to be absolutely massive compared to the ship. Yeah. Pointed out the window. Okay, so there's not one there. But I am curious. Ow, my knees! Also, Jaxie, I picked up the artifact, went to the tower, realized I didn't have the artifact anymore. Because I fat-fingered and left it on the raft. Yeah, it was kind of painful. Alright. We're checking now. Too dark. And no console or anything. See, now they're just teasing me. I was just one guy who never visited the artifact hut on the River Lowlands the entire DLC and nobody told him. Oof. Where am I going? Right here. Because then... Hey, wait, did he go to the gorge every time? To get an artifact then? You know, since we're already kind of goobered here. Oh, now really goobered. Shit. Can we do it? Can we do it? Or do we need to be in a raft to do it? Because we're doing it. I don't know. No, it's a rock! Well, maybe we need to be in a raft to get the achievement. Ah, that was some good body surfing though. When's the gorge? Oh, that's painful right there. Okay. Since we're starting, I wanted to go. Whoa, I got back to the ship. I gotta get back to the ship. So let's go back here. Down the river again. You play the breach entrance. Was my way to go through. Yeah. That's actually where I'm going right now. Because I feel like I royally missed something in that room, and I want to see if I can find it. We're going to the breach. Into the breach. Probably not going to be able to now. Can I get out the door? Can I find the door? What happens if I open it underwater? Will it even open? Nope. Come on. Rude. You can, just not this way. I'm probably gonna get myself killed here. I'm almost out of fuel. Oh boy. Now we stuck. Now we're really stuck. No! Let me out! Down. Well, that's fun. We're just pinned here now, aren't we? Okay. That's how we're gonna do. Meditate time, exactly. There's also the devs are clever. Using the satellite angle to make you get to the stranger the first time before the dam breaks. After the sails are deployed. That is clever. All right. This added information to the reservoir from the prediction of the stranger's current trajectory and the sun's predicted supernova radius. Okay, so it was the radius. Back to the main plane with the artifact this time, maybe? Yeah, maybe. What's really funny to me is when people get to the stranger the second time, they don't realize you're going to a different entrance and totally miss it. I don't remember how many times it took me that it was a different entrance, but now one for perception, yes. Entirely. You know, I remember going in the second time and we were like, wait, this is different. And it took me a while to figure out that there, like, were 2 entrances. Yeah, you didn't get dropped in. Alright. I'm thinking about it, so we're gonna do this. I just gotta remember where it is. Or if it's on the other side. There it is. Is that... Oh. Alright, let's try that. I never said I was good at parking. I said I can do it. Alright, listen here, bud. I understand. I twist it. I'm just bad at video games. Okay. What I wanted to know, because I haven't figured it out yet, and this one's been stuck in my craw. Artifact. No artifact. Artifact. So where beeth it? Which is funny because the it has stairs up to it, and the other side stairs leading down. Oh, I missed the previous message. Didn't notice it until I went through the airlock. I was like, oh, yep, the sun side. You never noticed it about the stairs? Alright, so that's a normal one. But it's very obviously not sitting out here anywhere. I don't even know if it's around. Wait, what's this? I have no idea if it's even around here, and if it's not, we're getting out of here because I don't want to waste time, but... Hello. Found it. Time for science. I'm glad that was there because that's been really bugging me since I went to that room the first time. And I want to see what happens. One. Science! The only thing better than science is drunk science. Maybe. What was that? Is that what? That's why the room is burned out. And it killed me. Some poor sap got his goose cooked. Oh, that's cool. I did not connect that. Did our man look in the corner? Which corner? Now you can explain why you laugh so much. Oh, that corner. Yeah. You went all around the hall breach except for the one corner where those are. I understand now. Oh, that's amazing. This seems to be my MO. in certain places. And then he went to the fireplace lodge, said, I'm gonna look at the corners. Oh, and then, yeah, I think I remember your chat message, like, oh, now you're gonna look in the corners. Yep. I understand now. Alright. You feel better now? Glad I could help you get that one off your chest. I'm glad I got it off my chest too, because the fact that I never found the second artifact was really bugging me. This seems to be how it goes, is depending on the day. I'm on it and I'm looking in the corners, and then other days I'm just absolutely not. Oh boy. I don't have enough fingers. Boom. Yeah, okay, we're good. Now, there's an Easter egg related to that artifact other than exploding yourself? I might have to go back and look for that. Not super interesting. Optimized route failed. That artifact or the artifact? Alright, let's not goober this up this time and set the stupid artifact down. Goes that away. The whispers. They're happening. And see, here I go, looking at a wifey text, and I walk off the edge like a dumbass. Alright, let's take care of this. There we go. Alright, back to the top now. You know, I missed out on it last time, so we gotta check. Alright, this one, yeah. Into the darkness we go. Why did I come all the way to this one again? I could have just gone into the first one and not come all the way here. All I'm trying to do is jump off the edge. Why did I do it? It's like the longest route to get on a boat in this thing. Regardless, the plan is get back to Glitch World, fall through the edge of the Matrix, put in those two puzzles, poke around this puzzle, the third puzzle, and see if I can figure out a way. Right now, my running theory is that I need to, like, suffocate myself in my spacesuit. Inside the room? What are we talking about? There's a fire. Does the fire do damage? Maybe I need to marshmallow myself. Both of those sound unpleasant. Like, royally unpleasant. Build check. I think the fire does damage. We'll try that first, before I go through the painstaking effort of... Well, no, because it's an oxygen-rich environment. You wouldn't actually be able to suffocate yourself in your suit. Okay, that was a bad theory. Far better than burning. As far as ways to go, yes. I would much rather go to sleep with oxygen deprivation than sizzle my flesh. Oh, extinguish. Okay.
I don't have a jetpack.
Screw it. We're gonna test the theory. Boy. Slow, smooth, smooth as fast. Maybe? Did it work? Yeah. You launch the scout into the bell, you can make it ding. That's fun. I like that. Alright. Now, let's not scuff the jump into the puddle this time. Theory proven. Well, one half of the theory is proven. Anyway. He found it by dying? That's awesome. Nope. We're gonna try that again. I'm too paranoid about going into the water now. Oh, almost found it. You see, now this is stressful, because you're jumping off the raft. Just gotta wait for the lights to go out. Boom. Okay, we're here. We are here. But the raft is on the other side. This is awkward. Took some rockets before and then touched the flame a couple times. Oh, man. Is that close enough that I can pull it back? And I was just screwed because the raft is over there. That's unfortunate. Well, shit. Oh, you did that too? Oh, that's funny. Well, at least I know it works now. Alright. So let's try it again. Actually, I gotta turn this thing off 1 sec. There we go. This should be better. Got an air filter sitting up on top of my shelf behind my screens here that I forgot to turn off. It screws with the mic. Okay. Got to hear it walked off the raft too early. I've never done that. I don't know what you're talking about. Meow. You lean away from the mic to breathe. Your DLC was not smooth for you. Am I breathing into the mic? Try not to. Why did I rotate that way? That was dumb. It's an ancient meme. More ancient than me, apparently. Maybe I suggest not using the river lowlands to get into the sim. Yes, thank you. I appreciate the reminder. Wait, we're gonna go to... Which one is the river lowlands? Is that the tower entrance? I can't keep them all straight. Of the names, anyway. Me and names apparently just don't go together. Oh, yeah, the one that floods. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Right? Now that I'm here, I probably should have just gone through the breach outside. Would have been faster. Yeah. Appreciate the reminder on that one because, excuse me, I was like thinking like, oh yeah, this is the quick one. I'll just go in here, and that would have been really unfortunate. But yeah, if we have to do this again, I'll just use the breach entrance. Ever how much I love this whitewater rafting music? It's probably faster that way. Yes. 10 out of 10. My puzzle-solving brain might be on tonight, but my piloting brain is definitely not. Come on. Do you anybody knowing some it takes longer to figure out? Oh, you may want the extra time. Yeah. Makes sense. And with the way my memory goes, I don't mind the reminders of things that I should know already like that. It's not like I've been through that room ever before. You finished early driving home? Maybe. You about to get off, Jaxie? Parking lot. That close, huh? You know, it would help if I remembered that I actually have to commit seppuku. Off in 54 seconds. Counting. You know, who's counting, right? Well, given how these things usually go with me, you probably have a solid half hour to an hour before I get there. Because this is either going to work straight away. I'm going to end up yeeting myself into a puddle again. Or I'm totally barking up the wrong tree here. Haven't figured out which one yet. Meow. Boom. So those are the things people don't connect. You realize most vertical things... Most things people don't connect. You realize mostly vertical things... Those mostly vertical things that are asleep on their beds. Wow, my brain is jumping all over that message. I apologize. I understand now. Okay. Those mostly vertical things that they're asleep on are their beds because most bird creatures sleep standing up. That's fascinating. I did not make that connection. That's really interesting. I also know very little about birds. Okay. Bump. Walk. So now... You're right here. I'll go to this one. That one's still there. Now we go grab it. I guess I should have tested my theory before doing this, but... Or doing the other two, but oh well. Right. Number 2, done. Now to see. Do we just get zapped out of existence? There's no bells. You can't even hear the bells. And it doesn't slow you down. Nice. But you forgot to plug the hole. There's number 3. Okay, that was a rabbit hole. Can't wake the dead or the deaf. Okay. Brace yourselves. Jexy, are you there? Because if I'm... Unless I'm missing something, this is like right near the end of the DLC, right? Just got in your car? How long you got? We can chill. We can go poke around and find something else. If I got this far? All right. Be listening. Just... All right. Well, just drive... Don't hit anything. Why is it so dark? It's like eating the... That's some bullshit. You'll say everything Jaxie would say anyway. Yeah, fair. What is going on? It's deep stairs? Why is there weird quantum stairs inside of the sarcophagus? Now I can finally explain why I got this one so fast. Okay. Guess he's hard of hearing and sleeps with alarms constantly. Question mark. Yes, quantum stairs. With a room at the bottom. Why is there a room at the bottom? Candles. Let's light you. This is a freaky room. And why was it locked off? Why did that door just open? Coffee for one of the last times. There's another artifact. Why is there another artifact? Why do I feel like I'm not alone here now? This is a game board, a single chair, a bed that I've now connected are the beds. Instrument, one of the staffs. Why is there another artifact? Now go check out the corners. Exactly. Why is this giving prison cell vibes now? I had to say it. I had to say it. Oh, that made me joke. I expected it, but I didn't. Okay. Hi, buddy. What's up? You're not gonna chase me? You're missing an antler, bud. Talk to the prisoner. Who are you? Yeah, of course it doesn't understand us. Okay. Scanning its face? Oh, yeah. Walk into the light. Duh. Woke up. Turned it off? turned off the protection bubble. Of all things, I did not expect that to be a person in there. And then they turned it back on. Okay. You're handing me the staff. Scanning my face now? Oh. Hold the button. Signal's still going out. Get to know my ship. With one of the last pulses. Nice help with regular bramble. City. And the ghost might have killed him. I don't even know what to say about that, honestly. That was just the timing. That wasn't intentional. The timing of the scream right after the howl. Oh, man. That's going to take some time to process. The layers of... I can't remember the word, but impermanence. The layers of impermanence there, that when it all connects, is really interesting. Yeah, it would have just been reset. That would have sucked. Oh, okay. So... Oh, you're just chilling on the chair in the dark the whole time? That's cool. And I'm home. Okay, good. It opened. I was like, Now what? Are we just gonna be stuck here? Welcome back, Jaxie. This is gonna start to melt my brain a little bit more. Well, that was my first thought. I'm like, did I just like volunteer or get voluntold to be replaced here? Left his staff. So that's not the first time that's happened. Interesting. Is that the end of the DLC then? I feel like there should be more. It's one of those that's like, is this the end? The true test of situational awareness? Right? Which I seem to be lacking if there is something I'm supposed to be catching. Detail-oriented, perhaps? Right under your nose, even. You know... I don't like things that are right under my nose after my brain is turning on other things like this. That's what I'm looking for, is what changed. Okay. Wait a second. Did he just yeet himself into the water? Bro. Oh. Is that get a yeet? I didn't even know, obviously I didn't notice the footprints, but I see this and I'm like, they're riding off into the sunset, but now it makes sense. It's just the end of it. Here's a question. Okay, you can drown. The echoes of the eye. We made it there. You know, I have... Obviously, we're going to do it next. I've yet to finish the base game. But even finishing that DLC, I have never had a game leave me speechless like that. It's a fun fact. Darkhouse probably typing it too. All 3 locks do have codes. And you have to data mine to get them. So you can use them to open the vault without dying. Exit the simulation. And in the Diving Bell vault... in the Diving Bell, the vault will open. There's corpses in there. I like that, but that's also really dark. That's a really neat touch. Wow. Added fact to that, they added the corpse after people data mined the codes. They added it just because people did that. Okay, I really like that because they added something to, like, they weren't necessarily grumpy about, oh, you data mined our game. It was more like, here's a treat. You know, that's really neat. So, head crab down. I'm gonna stand up for a second, do a lap. Good job, Code Monkey. Have a snack. Yep. So I'm just gonna stand up for a minute, do a lap, come back, and then we go. It's okay to go cry. Oh no, not yet. I could feel it coming though. Not gonna lie, but yeah. So I'll be back in just a minute, and then we'll go get the core from Ashton Project, I think, and hopefully not get eaten by anglerfish. Actually, go finish the base game. So hang tight. We'll be back. Hey, now the skid mark wasn't that bad. Didn't need to change them yet. They're good for at least 1 or 2 more skid marks. Also tells you the level of fear they had for the eye. The act the prisoner did. After losing their home, they chose to preserve everything except the codes to the vault. Yeah. And that's kind of what's so dark about it, right? They sacrificed everything, lost everything, whether it was by choice or by psychosis, to go and find the eye, and then for some reason ended up believing that it was, excuse me, that it was going to kill them all. And this one believed otherwise. Then they just locked it away. That's some pretty deep-rooted fear. And the lengths that people will go to because of fear is pretty harsh. Yes, I do. The one with the flower, the galaxies. It was looked to me like a representation of the other world spitting out galaxies. Oh. That's fascinating. That would make sense. Yeah, the telescope. And also then, was the prisoner the one who originally saw the eye, the signal from the eye? So the full detail on the painting. In one of the slide reels, the one where they realize the eye was bad and kills everything. It shows their skull. And the broken antler. Right? That's the one with the broken antler. The painting in the house is a plant growing out of that skull. The flower that's the eye of the universe. It's kind of from their death. New life is born sort of thing. Yeah, it's like the eye was destroying but also restarting like a forest fire. There's also a scratched out portrait of the prisoner showing the missing antler. Oh, I remember seeing the scratched out portrait. There's a couple of them. But now it makes sense. This is something I 100% didn't realize in my playthrough. Also, the jetpack fuel is a flamethrower. Yeah. Yeah, I noticed that too. You noticed an empty bed somewhere. In one of the flame rooms. The center aisle fire room has an empty bed. I think I did notice that at one point, but I didn't remember it. Wow. Several people have seen that and spent the rest of the game thinking there's someone alive stalking them. Oh no. One person thought that was the reason the dam breaks. That's wild. And that's the section that has the burned out house in the dark world. Right. Ooh. The level of connection and like information, it's all there. It's such a beautiful world that they built. So many different threads connecting that once you start seeing them, it's pretty wild. Did I ever figure out why the dam breaks? No. I mean, I saw it leaking, but I never actually went and figured it out. You know what? I want to go check that out before I go and do go back to ATP. I want to go. You can use a scout to see the surface integrity, to see when it starts to break. Also, I never did go back in here. Early adopter. Second artifact. Kira has to kill the cat. But a time loop brought it back. Nice. Yeah, I want to go see that. I want to go check out the dam real quick. Rude. Yeah, with all... Oh, boy. Come on, brain. Get the controls right. With all the information throughout this world, I'm beginning to understand why people play so much of this, just to find all of the little snippets of information, you know? See if you can land on the artificial sun? Something tells me that's damn near impossible. Surface integrity 100%. Can you swim through that? Maybe it's actually possible. That's so much farther away than I thought it was. Is it an achievement? Oh, let's see what we can do then. That wasn't that far away. No, not enough inward. Might have to go to the other side. Yeah, I was trying to predict the spin, but being down here might be just shooting myself in the foot. Am I just undershooting it completely? Yeah, we're gonna have to get up higher. Time to go for a ride. I'm very much... Oh, leave the scout on the dam, though. Do it. I'm gonna go all the way around to the dam, though. I'll put it on the dam when I get on the other side, I guess. Is the tower the highest point? Maybe the tower's the place to do it. Because does the dam begin to break when the solar sails go out? I think that might be when it is. Said the thing. Bump. Actively avoided using the raft? Jump out. Cliff jump everywhere? That sounds annoying. That sounds really annoying to do it that way. Surface integrity 99%. Or 100%. This is the first DLC achievement you got. I was having way too much from this triple fuckery. Yeah. Oh, the raft music. Joseph, Mr. Anderson. All right. Right there. Nailed it. Very nice. Hazardous. Fire arrows, 3%. Shoot the little scout at the artificial sun and the stranger. Very nice. Hazardous, I like it. Okay, we're gonna leave that there for a minute. If you rebind the scout launch recall to use it to propel yourself, you can fly into the center of the stranger and experience 0G. So many Zelda references. Mr. Anderson. Wonder what happens if you touch the sun. If you rebind the recall button? Yeah, here it is. Was I right? There it is. I want to see something else. To explain the scout thing more, if you rebind the scout recall button, you can shoot and recall super fast. I understand. Instead of the having to hold it. Speedrunning tech. Scholars gives you a kickback. We were in Maui on a work trip, and one of my coworkers shaved their beard for snorkeling. He dashed like one of the agents from the Matrix. Oh no. Didn't read what? Are you hiring? Yeah. Oh, I didn't read the ship log? Is that what you're saying? I wanted to see if I could swim through here. Can you? Oh! Well, there's another one. We're getting the achievement hunting off to a good start. 3.2. The Great Filter. I can't fly, you can't type. Sounds like a Tuesday. 72%. Oh, you know what? Look at over here. Let's find a boat. One handing the keyboard and one thumbing the phone. Is that what's going on? Okay. Where's a good place to do this? Right on the other side of this tunnel, I think is where we're going to want to be. Right here. We'll give it a shot, since we're here. See if we can ride this wave. $54%. I don't know if this is a good spot to do it or not, but it seems to be, since that's the thing that killed me last time. This is the hardest achievement. That's why we're gonna try it once. It's a big ass heat lamp. Yep. Is that another achievement? Somehow getting up there and touching your butt to the sun. Nah, it's not. That'd be funny if it was. How many are there? Like a dozen open ones and then a bunch, 22 hidden ones or something like that. It does burn. That's awesome. Oh, there we go. We got to a little bit of an equilibrium here. And now we wait for the breaking. It's very handy to have that. This sinks in the water. Warm the water or cool the ship's electronics? Probably both. Seeing out is falling out of Zurgi keyhole. Alright, this is gonna be tough to land this correctly. But we want to be to the right side here, otherwise we're gonna get smacked right into this tower. The Stranger Works is very mysterious. We call the green things solar sails, which they might be. But why do they spin? They don't spin. We're spinning. Right? The ring is spinning. It's a gravity ring. If you... I haven't watched it, but I've heard, was it Interstellar? Is a show that does a really good job of, like, using real physics for a science fiction show. Really shouldn't get yeeted into the ground from the center of rotation. Yeah. Expanse. Thank you. Here it comes. Oh, that got us right up in there. Okay. Definitely not the Martian. Yeah. Actually, are you tempting, Gerby? Just like get going on the Martian rant again? It's so scientifically accurate, isn't it? %. The Martian caught. It's like, here we go again. Don't also need to be a time of repeating conversations. I mean, it's bound to happen. All right, buckle up. Hold on to your potatoes, Dr. Jones. We're going for a ride. Yeet. That didn't work. Oh, it did work. It didn't work. No! Damn it, tree. Had I made it past the stupid tree, I would have been good. Would have been golden right down the corridor. Alright, well. That's an endeavor for another day. Yeah, I barely got caught on that tree. Would have been good otherwise. That achievement sucks so much. Not only is it very hard, but when you fail, you have to start a new loop. Yeah. It was a fun day at the water park. Exactly. That's one of those where you just can't really repeat. It's like 15 minutes in between attempts. So it is. Prisoners showed me a vision revealing the actions that they took resulted in their eternal confinement. That's the other thing about that, like, they're already dead. It's digital, they don't age. The vision torch to share my knowledge of the solar system's history of the prisoner, and the prisoner left one final vision for me by the water's edge as a farewell. You could sleep to cut most of it. Can you sleep by the fires if you put the artifact down? Can you sleep there without getting transferred to the other world? Oh, another detail you may not have seen. In the slide reels, Dark Bramble is an intact planet. I didn't notice that, but that would make sense. Yes, but if just sleep by the launch pad. Oh, wrong button. Does it show it in one of these slide reels? Is there one that shows the, I know there's a few that show the solar system. That makes more sense. Thanks. In the river lowlands. Yeah. Yeah, there it is on the outside there. Just grab my copy of Martian to give it another chance. Oh no, here we go. Here we go. We'll see if it still holds up to your standards. The Canyon one, you think, has it too? This one. It's the one on the far right there, isn't it? That's interesting. I need to have that on there. Never mind. In this book, the disc antenna, which is completely unnecessary. Like, we have a few probes that don't have one. So they fucking work fine. Science! The whole fucked up part is how there's windstorms on Mars. So is the... oh, okay, back up a little bit. The part of the slide reel where they cloak the stranger at the end has it for sure. Where they cloak the stranger. Okay. I'm gonna go back and find that one. So is the DLC at all close to what you might have expected? Also, general thoughts of it as a DLC. All right, let's switch over here. So, as far as what I expected, Far from it. I like that they brought in another people and gave a completely different take on the Eye of the Universe. At first, or for most of it, it felt disjointed from the base game. It felt like a completely different experience from the base game, which in some ways I love. I love that it wasn't just more of the same and they really took a different spin on it, but they took the same or more level of detail and built it into that. However, now having finished it, it is completely more of the same. It's they took the principles of how they built the rest of the story and the rest of the world and made it and added in spookiness, but now having the whole story in my head, the reason that it's so spooky and the reason that the strangers, the pursuers, are so adamant that you stay out of there and they chase you down, it makes complete sense. I think it was a very, very well done atmosphere, creepy atmosphere of the DLC. Yeah, I really, really enjoyed it as well. I think it was really well done. It really complements the rest of the game well. Which is how a DLC should be. The creepy simulation and the calming piece of the real stranger. It's such an interesting dichotomy. It really is. It's quite jarring, too. Okay, re-rant over. Atmosphere's 1% as dense as Earth's. Yes. This one. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's the first time I've ever really experienced being jump scared in a game like that, which is wild. But I also didn't feel like it was out of place for the atmosphere. Like it wasn't forced, you know. The suspense and the few moments of jump scare that I got were not there for the sake of the jump scare. They had reason. They had meaning. The people were there for a reason. They weren't just random roamers. Connected. It all connected. It all made sense. Should probably have taken a nap. We were gonna park our booty there, but that just didn't pan out. All right. Listen here. Oh, thank you. I was totally flying over here and totally forgot to switch my camera back. Awkward. I think I understand now what you were talking about a while ago about the most difficult flying section of the game. Is it to manually land on the sun station? Because that sounds like a real pain in the ass. Oh Oh boy. Challenge accepted. Because, it's not that hard if you know what you're doing. That's the question. Do I know what I'm doing? Did on his first try. The other piloting achievement from the DLC is much harder. What's the piloting achievement from the DLC? I understand orbital mechanics enough to maybe make it a little easier, but I don't think I understand it enough to make it that easy. Piloting a boat, so to speak. Okay. Are we talking about the surfing, or is that something else? All right, go away, sand monster. The surfing, yeah. Now to see if I remember all of this. No, it's got quite a ways to go down yet. I'm not gonna stand in there just in case we get yeeted into the other planet before it gets low enough. Gosh, it took you about a dozen tries. And landed on it a few times. But getting the achievement requires a little more than just landing. Oh, do you have to... There's no landing pad. Do you have to land and then, like, make contact with one of the gravity surfaces inside then? Like, actual confirmation of landing? Seems to make sense anyway. We'll have to give it a shot. Come on. Get inside the sun station without warping. Let me in. Pandas out there making tasty, delicious food again. Toasted burritos with beef, caramelized onions, tomatoes, bok choy, and a blend of cheeses, garlic butter, and homemade honey mustard. That sounds amazing right now. It's not the bok choy. Yeah, well, I'm good with without the bok choy. Other than that, it sounds very, very tasty. Oh wait, that's right. I gotta hide in here. Getting out of ship can be quite difficult and really makes no sense to me at all. Yay! Hello, my little friend. This is still so wild to me. All that effort to build this thing. Garlic honey marinated ship with rice, spinach, sweet potato, chickpea, and feta salad. It sounds tasty. The eye signal makes you go crazy? Yes. It really does seem that way. There's a bug with gravity in the ship. Everybody's just watching it right now. I was gonna say, it sounds delicious, except it's missing meat. Needs some more animal fibers in there. Oh, shrimp. Okay. That makes more sense. I'm like, ship. What is this? Shrimp. Okay. It would be tasty, except that shrimp and me were mortal enemies. I'm okay with the taste of shrimp, but about 4 hours after eating shrimp, it tries to kill me. Yep, allergies. I should have done this one first. I forgot which was which. It's not a typical like anaphylactic thing. It's best I can figure is it's iodine, because I have the same reaction to ice cream, of all things. If a shrimp were to fry up some rice, maybe. Technically, isn't your body overreacting to the shrimp and trying to kill? Yes. Technically. Yep. I'm glad I typically eat before everyone starts talking about food. Yeah. Then you get to have second dinner. Yeah, so I've never actually had it tested, but that's my running theory, is because that's the only common ingredient between the ice creams that I would eat and shellfish, because the shrimp live in a high iodine environment around the kelp and stuff, which is what gives them the pink color, as far as I understand. And so I just avoid eating those foods because it's probably healthier for me anyway to avoid eating the ice cream. But nope, it's not. But I also don't eat it in the quantity, so in like huge quantities. So I've never really had a problem with it. But now that I say that, most of what we eat for salt is we did the pink Himalayan salt as a mainstay for a while, but now it's some other thing that my wife gets that I don't remember, some mineral salt. Right. Okay. Here it goes. We have the thing. Yeah, exactly. Not saying I understand it. I should have probably looked at this before picking the thing up. Astron Project. Vessel. Because I'm not exactly sure how it works, but I'm fairly certain this is it. This one right here. We need these. All right. Hey, thanks for the help in the takeoff, bud. Come on, go. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, I should probably have it tested eventually, but I just haven't. music. I could just get lost in the music now. Alright. Let's see if I can remember how to get to this nest. Right at the orange. So while Googling, and this site says to discuss with a doctor because you're totally avoiding iodine could cause thyroid problems. Yeah, probably. This song, Final Voyage, is my favorite. It's a very nice one. He says, uh-oh, as I enter the creepiest place in the entire galaxy. Yeah, I'm super curious too. What else could cause that? Alright. So we gotta yeet ourselves past this one. Yeah, how to remember how to get there. Oh yeah, that's right. This place changes. That's cool. Like, follow the orange lights. Oh wait. There's quantum fuckery that happens here. Well, you are dead. That's one way to go out. It's gonna be a night. Probably. What am I doing? Let's do this. Vitamin B12 deficiency, or B12 can cause a cobalt allergy. That's wild. Let's take a nap. This is going to be a long wait. What do you think? 3-4 minutes be enough to pass through it? Does it have to do with the speed of the rig? I did see it drop to 15 FPS, which is interesting. It does. I'm going to blame running a Windows game on Linux for that one then. It's supposed to run the sim as fast as it can. Interesting. Why did I go this way? There we go. Yeah, so I noticed it dropped to 15 FPS in there, whereas now we're at like 140, 142. So I'm wondering if there's something about running that sim that it didn't like. Makes me curious. About 6 minutes. Yeah, that was a little too short. Little too short. Not by much, though. Let's slide over here so our ship doesn't get yeeted without us. So the only reason that it might actually make a difference and be because it's running Unity is because of the Proton version that I'm running combined with Unity. There's an underlying time structure, and if they were using a certain time structure, it's not accessing the system clock. It's so for time-based things like that, where it's trying to run it faster, it's locking it to a much different clock than the actual system clock. That's my only theory of why that might be, though. So it's less the hardware and more the emulation layer, the compatibility layer that's being used to run it on Linux. Never proved it out, though. Ow. You can make the interloper collide with giants deep if you travel very far away. Happens to a floating point error since the camera is always the one at 000. Oh, that's fun. I like that one. I like that one a lot. That's in the same class as the old, was it Civ 2 Gandhi Ghost Complete Nuclear Warlord bug? Pressed enter too early again. Yeah, Civ 1 was fun. No, it was true, but you have to get one of the early builds of the game because they patched it out. So, you know, back when they sold physical copies, I don't know how long it was before they patched it out, but if you got one of the early physical copies, then you could still make it happen, and then they now if you get it, you can get mods that make it happen, that bring back that original bug. Okay, listen here. Go up there. Which is why people are like, oh, it's a Mandela effect, because so many people remember actually like using it, and then other people just don't. Yoink. Alright. Did it really? Okay, sorry. It's like, where's the ship? Boom. This way. You know, you might be surprised how bad things get if you try to run ostensibly simple code with a bunch of emulation shit in the way. Oh, dude. MATLAB. MATLAB loops. Ugh. PTSD. But also there's more than one reason that I hate Java as a language. One of them being the VM that it runs in, never performing as expected. Alright, where is this sketchy piece of junk? Oh, you're way over there. That's why I can't see you. This way. Oh, I could see it. It was just looking the wrong way. So what's your plan for getting to the vessel? I know that I need to get to the eggs, right? Because that's the nest. That's where it's at. So, I mean, the long, hard way is to, which I might have to do, is to use the scout and get back to Feldspar and put it through the Nomai grave seedling. I'm coming in way too spicy for this. And use that to find it, might be the way. Or just follow the orange lights, because if I remember it, the orange does get you there eventually. Why is there so many fish? I don't like the fish. Yeah. This is strictly a memory bug on my part. Because it's been a minute. I don't like this. I'm gonna go around this way. It's killing me that I don't remember. Like, I had a path there, and now I just straight up don't remember. So yeah, suffering. We're gonna be doing a little bit of it. Just a little bit. Nobody listens to Slate. Don't push any buttons. Just don't push any buttons. Just don't push any buttons and we're good. We're just gonna set the controller down. Just taking the scenic route. Yes. Very deep in red. We just let him go down the rabbit hole. We'll come up very eventually. I'm curious, I'm learning things. Calcium, vitamin C. Well, I'm hoping that I'm still floating away from these guys, but I don't think I'm actually moving anymore. Am I? Oh yeah, I'm still moving. We're good. Crazy, our bodies can sometimes just want to work like that. Yeah, autoimmune diseases are scuffed. Those things suck. See, I told you to just follow the orange, right? It's there. I just had to get far enough away. That I don't piss him off? Is this it? Shit! Go for it! Go! Go! Oh, man. Yeah, this is the one, I think, right? Or this is the loop one. Oh, man, I'm gonna have to come back here and find it. And then... Nope, you fucked up. Yeah. Alright. Went to the wrong one. Yeah, this is the loopy one, right? Where you just see yourself looping. Yeah, that one. Anti-chamber, yeah. Why is there two of them? Is that a fishy down here? Yeah, that is a fishy. Alright. This is the problem with stopping and going to do the DLC. This part is gone from my memory. Sure, remind me of something I already know. I don't enjoy watching you fumble around. Well, we can always fumble. You're gonna ask at the end of this if you feel like that was a good call or not. The vessel. Where's the button? Because now I'm frustrated. Shh. Thank you. Oh, man. I can't believe I didn't think about that. I feel dumb sometimes, you know, every once in a while. All right. Oh, I thought that's how I found it originally. Was shooting the scout through the Know My Grave, which is how I found it through here. Yeah, it does be a disadvantage. All right. Just don't touch the tooth. All right. We okay. Floating. I have no reference point. There's a reference point. Let's see how far we need to get. Oh, right. I understand. Oh, shit. Yep, we just gotta send it. Flew too close to the sun! No! I was gonna collide with the eggs, and there was fish on the eggs from last time I was there. Okay. Because as far as I'm aware, the fish shouldn't sit there. Well, booger. All right, let's doze off. So for reference, CPU usage is at 3%. Game frame rate is at 15%. There is something very not happy about this combination of hardware and software. You only tolerate 1 pip of thrust? Okay. Good reference to have. I knew it was small, but... You're trying to run the game on the CPU again? I don't think so. Because the rest of the game's running just fine. There's just something about this, sleeping that very much is not happy. We have 5. We'll go to 5 and then we'll get out of here. And hopefully, I'll completely scuff it this time. What do you think you'll find at the eye? That's a very good question. I don't know. I half expect to find the copy of myself. Or something of the like. Let's do that while I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I don't really know. Don't worry about the sun. It's all good. Just warming up my gizzard a little bit. So... Wow, English not working. What you're talking about with the... Or asking if the owls are correct. I don't know what you're talking about. Damn it. I set the marker and it was just like on auto, literally on autopilot. Oh, man. Okay, turn that off because that is going to get us killed this time. I'm really curious what I will find there, specifically because of the conflicting information, right? It's a good thing, it's a bad thing, it's inert, that kind of stuff, right? And now, of course, I'm coming in way too bloody hot. Got me talking, and now I can't fly the damn shit. Just use your brakes. Yeah, I'll just put on the flaps. All right, here we go. And I'm curious how, like, what that drawing of the scales, if that means anything, what implication that has. Engage thrust reversers. This one. Partridge in a pear tree. But is the partridge in the pear tree, or is just both of them sitting there next to each other? What do I think I'll find at the eye? It's almost... I almost wonder if it's going to be finding the, that this is all a cycle, not just the time cycle that we're in here. That everything is a cycle, and the eye of the universe is influencing a restart. But maybe that's getting a little too philosophical. Bill Gates forgiving your sins, or welcome you to the embrace of Windows. No! Disappointed that you spend too much time gaming. So, Jaxie, that would be my mother. I was homeschooled. That's kind of scary. We apologize for the inconvenience. In a galaxy far, far away. I almost don't even dare theorize because I just have no idea. Come on, sand monster. Let's go. Here we are. Yeah, yeet. Face the black, you wake up again. Summon a horse drawing. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, come on. This is... Why is this so hard all of a sudden? Good grief. Yeah, I did that the first time and then almost lost my mind trying to do it that way too. All right. Snatch. And now we go back. Back to the place I have not been this loop, I swear. Now we fly. to the vessel. Wherever it is. There it is. Come on, you. I mean, it's like with the ending of the DLC. I had no idea what to expect, but straight up wasn't what we found there, so... Like, of all things, I did not expect it to be one of those dudes in there. Wake up inside of a giant. That'd be freaky. That'd be, like, really freaky. There's not fish down there, is there? I don't think so. All the stinking vines look like more fish. Oh, it's right here. I'm a dummy. Never seen anyone disappointed with the ending? All right. And here we go. This is such a pucker moment. Okay, I think we're good. Sneaky, sneaky. We're gonna wait till we see the eggs. Or get closer to the eggs. Because last time I think I started too early. Or maybe it was because I launched the doodad. We're just gonna use a little nudge. That's all. That's all we need. Just a nudge. All right. We got there. We got there. Now that my palms are sweaty. Hello. You unfortunate piece of alien technology. So does this whole whole end cap shoot off? Is that what we're going to be riding in? Or is it just going to teleport the whole thing? So I saw, was it the escape pods that were shooting off? All right. Just in case. The upside down tree looked like one of the Nomai floating there. That was kind of freaky for a second. Why are you just hanging out there, dude? Gravity. Oh, that's a cool effect. All right. What happens if I do this? Okay. Oh, did it? I didn't see that. Okay, and now this is going to be the point where it's like, oh yeah, I don't remember the codes. Because it was... No! Stop it! Stop it! There we go. It was here. There for one of them, I think, right? A Twitch? Will be happening? Everything's... Oh yeah, it is right there. Alright, bottom left. So now last one. Let's see here. That. Whoa. What am I looking at? Is this what this is for now? Twitch is mean. Refresh, Gerby. Refresh. Refresh. You back? You figure it out? Okay, good. Good. Paused. We made it. I'm very confused about what this is. Yo. For something green? Green and moving. Is this a stranger? Close? Oh, this is the blocker. That's why it's all staticky. The claw! Huh. Interesting. Why is it blocking? I want to know. Those weren't chunks necessarily from the quantum moon. They were chunks from this. What? What is going on? Are those screams? What? Oh. What is going on here? Yeah, drive by oxygen. Every time it goes dark, it changes. Everything outside of the field of the flashlight changes. This is wild. Might have been Twitch clips fucking up something. Yeah. Gotta love those good browser features. It makes sense that I laugh a lot at a lot of these things Dark House says. Because I laugh a lot of the things that you say. Okay. Your fiance is just you now. You see two weird clips that aren't temporarily cropped. Okay. I'm very weirded out about this and kind of think I need to jump into the hole, but... Well, I guess we're going for it. The hole. That's not a hole. Look at that. Just a little puddle. Automod being a little overzealous again. There's a name someone came up with. Force of love its favorite. Yeah. Some of the best names are slightly offensive, right? Alright. Like, at first I was thinking this is part of the moon, but... Yeah, gravity's not happening. What is going on? These are just chunks of Swiss cheese. Is this just a black hole? I know we've seen like other types of black holes, but this is not making sense to me yet. Forgot about it. As per usual. That was good. So that's eating it. Bye-bye, Scouty. The signal scope. Is there any signal coming out of this? No. What do you even do with this? Is this just it? I would be too. This is all shifting around. Is that an escape pod that just showed up there? Try by oxygen again. You can't get off the surface. And this is what we were seeing in the sky on the moon, I think, wasn't it? It's got teleporting trees. How could you? The gravity is super janky, that's for sure. Does it continue? Took me long enough, jeez. Yo! I don't know what I expected, but that wasn't it. Outer Wilds Adventure Co. was founded by Felsberg, Gozen, Slate, and Hornfels to explore a solar system at the end of the universe. The Nomai never got to see it for themselves, but thanks to their efforts and technology, a Harthian was able to reach the eye of the universe. The radio tower in Timber Hearth was built to receive transmissions from our deep space satellite and house some of the last ever photos taken of the entire solar system. One of these photos revealed the existence of an invisible ring inhabited by a species whose presence in our solar system predated even the Nomai. The species traveled from a nearby star system in search of the eye of the universe, but, horrified by what they discovered, decided to block the eye's signal so that no one else would ever find it. One individual, however, rebelled against the decision and was able to briefly release the eye's signal back into space before being caught and imprisoned in solitude for this betrayal. And that's when the Nomai picked up the signal. They stole my balls. Hmm. At the end of its lifespan, our sun collapsed under its own gravity and then exploded in a violent supernova. Yeah, good riddance. Of all of the life forms who will perish in the oncoming death of the universe, we will miss the anglerfish the least. Exactly. The Nomai who came to our solar system were following a signal from the eye of the universe. They perished when the interloper arrived, bringing with it the deadly substance we called ghost matter that flooded the entire solar system almost instantly without warning. Look at that in a second. Picture on the wall, fun fact, that picture is real from the Hubble telescope and is the picture used to discover that our universe is expanding. This one here? That's nifty. Wormfell's observations. It's incredible. At first I thought the points of light in this image were stars. They're not, they're galaxies. Oops, sorry. And this image just covers a tiny patch of the whole sky, which means that the universe contains at least 1,000 times more galaxies than we previously imagined. I think I need to sit down. It's odd. According to my rates of calculations, every single galaxy in this image is moving away from us. In fact, the farther away the galaxy is, the faster it appears to be moving. It's almost as if the entire universe is expanding. If that were true, if that's true, was everything closer together in the past? And how far back can we extrapolate? Did the universe have a beginning? Okay. It's so quiet. The galaxies. Whoa. They're dying. Those who admire him and those who jump on him repeatedly. Might actually be the first video game ever to make me cry. It's kind of wild. Democrat signal nearby. I do remember that. As soon as I heard the breathing, that would that's what went through my mind. You're far from alone on that. Yeah. Hey, Esker. Jump scare chair. Does that get people? As soon as I saw the campfire, I wondered if someone was going to show up. Yeah, jump chair. No, I don't. Oh, do you hear music? Yeah. Oh. Hey, there's no gravity here. What? Rip Scouty, yeah. You not get in there? Apparently not. Hmm. Oh, of course. Did it turn? Did it change? I don't know. Yeah, it did. Or am I just... There it is. So finished with puzzles, yeah. Hmm. Rivik. It's not quite time yet. I'm pretty sure we'll need the others for this next part. We'll need, you know, everyone. No rush, take your time. It might not even exist here. Hmm. This game just keeps blowing my mind. Over and over. What is that? I stuck on it for a second? Hmm. There we go. I was pressing it, it just wasn't taking for some reason. It's a headstone. Hmm. No, no. Hey now. There it is. Oh, too late. That's freaky. Sup, buddy? Oh, they gather. When you blow out the candles, people in the painting disappear. Oh. Hey, you. When my kind found the eye and realized what it was capable of, they were terrified. But it was too difficult to truth. Like a light too bright to look upon directly, it burned them. What they could not unlearn was hidden away in darkness, obfuscated, then lost. They did not want to see their story end. My kind weren't always like this. We weren't always so afraid. I did what I could to set things right. Yet I'm still of my kind. And you know what they did. I cannot promise our fear won't stain your mind.
Hello there.
Soundboard glitch? Okay. It does. It does. I haven't had time to go back and actually fix the bug in the code either. It's so bad. And so a choice. Are you certain you want to remember me? Every decision is made in darkness. Only by making a choice can we learn whether it was right or not. I'll wait until you're ready. You've not seen it either? Yeah, it is a really awesome line for a cancel option. Because, in all honesty, that is a hard decision. But, pretty obvious one in my mind. I don't want to repeat my kind's mistakes, but if you're willing to take the risk, then so am I. Just yeeted himself over there? Okay. It's fire. A warm, beautiful light it makes. Go find the others. What comes next cannot be done alone. This kind of feels right. I also very much like, who's cancel dialogue. No pointer, cancel. Ooh. Oh, that's wild. What you doing, guys? Oh. Okay. Guess we're going for a ride. I love the piano versions of this, by the way. No, my circus troupe. got the mask. Did I tell you I have the sheet music for the main theme for this, for piano? I'm gonna learn it once I'm done with this. Solanum. I need where? I'll see if I can find the link again and send it over to you. Are you a pianist? Yeah, I can't remember where I found it. But I think I've got the PDF here somewhere. Hypothesis. Everyone must be here before we can begin. Once they arrive, we'll be ready for the next step. I'm glad you remembered me. Is this not quantum? This is all in our head, our memories of all of the people we've met along the way. When I was young, recently picked up a Yamaha P515 to relearn. Nice. Yeah, I played for about 15 years and then took a few years off and recently started picking it back up again. Can't remember what mine is. It's also a Yamaha weighted keys for sure. I can't play a piano that doesn't have some meat to it. Just feels weird. Quiet shade. Cross old bark. A roll-up piano. Never played one of those. Sounds weird. Better than no piano, that's the truth. The ancient glade. It's always dark. It's quite a place for a hammock. I'll say one of the nicest pianos I've ever played was a grand. It's hard to beat a old school grand piano that's been taken good care of. Can I look at it? Oh, I think I see it. What? We just got booped to the other side. One second. Uh-oh. Sounds like one of the kids is having a hard time. Give me a second. All right. This is confusing. Yeah, of course, we lost that. It's up there, but how do I get to it? Not sure how that happened. That was gonna be confusing for me. Hey, real quick, I gotta run upstairs and talk to my daughter. Sounds like there's a bit of a mess going on up there. But I will be right back as soon as I take care of that. Just give me, a couple of minutes. Get up, drink of water yourselves, and then we'll continue the ending. So thanks. I'll be right. All right, we're back. Just a second to resituate. Okay. Crisis averted. Yeah, good. Daughter got up to use the bathroom and got scared by the shadows and was losing her ever-loving mind. My wife is with the baby. So, damn, shadow people, exactly. But, wife being tied up with a baby means she can't go help everybody. We'll go back to that one. I'm gonna go find this one. Fucking hell. What do you want? That made me jump. And you're back. Nice. One more jump for the road. Yeah, exactly. Just in time for that last jump scare. Or is it? Hey, everybody. Got one more. So you're getting the band back together, huh? Going to tie the others. Wait. Oh, you don't need me yet, but you will. Actually, you found me. Nice to have company around the campfire, isn't it? Go on, get the others. We don't want them to miss out. Alright. Suss through what this is. This is one of those where it's like, I'm doing something dumb. I don't know what's going on. Okay. What? This one actually is an antechamber? Or is actually an antechamber? Okay. What is going on? I'm very confused right now. Not the woman can't bring back up the tusk. Wait, what? Yeah, this one's throwing me for a little bit of a loop. The other ones were, like, pretty straightforward. This one is... I love that there's that taped on cardboard right there. No, so it's not the light. Probably. I love the vote of confidence there. What the hell is going on? So it's there. And you get there and it goes over here. Got this on a telescope to figure it out. Well, if that's the problem, I just did. You get far enough away and it breaks. And you have to get back to this spot. Wherever it is. Yeah, right here. To reactivate it. And you can't activate anything here. Like, there's nothing to look through here. It's orbiting what looks like the sun. Wow. That one took a little bit of brain power to figure out. We got there, though. This telescope was the hint. I got there eventually. We got the old harmonica. Oh, they're gonna play the music, aren't they? Yeah, I bet that'd be hard if they never used the zoom function. Yeah, let's get started. Conscious observer has entered the eye. I wonder what happens now. Time to find out. Yes. This song is new to me, but I'm honored to be part of it. Yes, let's begin. You gotta do my best. I hadn't dared to hope that anyone would hear the signal. For how briefly I set it free. And yet here we are. And ready for the final step? And it's time. Time to send our spark out into the darkness. Yes, let's start. Well, how long has it been since I got to make music with everyone around a campfire? I'm really happy we're all here. Cut a little close, don't you think? Well, it worked out all right in the end, I suppose. I hope there are besties in the next one. Oh, when people don't? I fully intended to, even before I saw the message, don't worry. I'll tell you what. This has been really fun. We gotta help make something pretty cool. So I've got no complaints. I mean, not me exactly, but close enough. It's the kind of thing that makes you glad you stopped to smell the pine trees along the way, you know? I believe that we've reached the end of our journey. All that remains is to collapse the innumerable possibilities before us. Are you ready to learn what comes next? It's tempting to linger in this moment, while every possibility still exists. But unless they are collapsed by an observer, they will never be more than possibilities. Also just noticed the pause stopped working. Even if it's over now, I had a good time learning. But I think the rules are about to change. I learned a lot by the end of everything. Exactly. The past is the past now. But that's okay. It's never really gone completely. The future is always built on the past. Even if we don't get to see it. Still, it's time for something new now. How beautiful. It's different than I envisioned. Whatever happens next, I don't think it is to be feared. I marry curiosity friend. Let's find out together. Alright. Did I talk to all of them? I think I did. Yeah. What? There it is. Besties? Is the Beasties? Is that what it was? Yeah. That's a silly mystery. Do hope for besties and beasties. Outer Wilds. That is an experience. Gradually, imprecise language. Impressive language. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, Andrew Prado. Yeah, MVP. Yeah, I can understand that. It's the kind of thing that's going to take some processing to really grasp it. Like, this is doing things to me that a game has never done, which is really interesting. Yeah, and coming up with what that meaning is for me is interesting. And yes, the ending is a journey in its own. It is. But it makes you question a lot of how you think about the world and life and friends and impermanence and all these things. To be the direct hand that breaks the loop. Yeah. Yeah, the music, man. Just sitting through the credits for the music. Oh, I'm not. Don't worry. The strings. I'm glad I did the DLC first, by the way. So thank you for that recommendation. There's a lot of people who are involved with this too. I love it. The scout, that's amazing. Scoot! You're one of us. Let's turn that on over here. One of us. One of us. Speechless is really what I am. No more redacted. You know, until that ending, I was like, this is easily top 3, top 5 at least games that I've ever played. But that, again, I'm gonna have to sleep on it and think about it as to what really connected all the dots in that ending. But yeah, the worst game. No, I was saying is that shot straight to the top of the list. Like, yeah, 100%. But also not for everybody. It would have to be the right type of person to actually enjoy it and not have it just fly right past them, you know? Closest to perfect I've ever played. Yeah. It's... As I think back through it, the times when it's like, oh, this is an issue. Like, no, it was me not understanding something, right? There are some losers out there. Yeah, it's just in every aspect. From the art style to the level, the world design, to the lore and the dialogue in the lore, how they laid it out, the progression, the masterful layout of the entire thing to deliver the story to you from what is a spider web into a cohesive picture in any order. It's just fascinating. And then, of course, the soundtrack on top of that. Now watch the No Clip documentary if you haven't. I'll come back to that in just a minute. The complaint I have for the game. The complaint I have for the game. Why didn't we get an instrument? Ooh. Now you're going to be one of those that join random streamers' chats and watch to watch and talk them through the first playthrough. Yeah. Yeah, all these wonderful people who have joined through this journey. It all started as a crappy looking thesis project. I'm excited to watch the documentary. Wasn't there a special edition of this that they shipped with a kazoo? Very true. And the no-clip documentary on the DLC. Hope to see y'all in some other Outer Wild streams. It'd be great. There's a few people who just started. I've been hopping into a few that I could confirm are early enough that I wouldn't get any spoilers from the ending. So, yeah. So now I do want to go and watch the documentaries on that. Considering doing like a watch party thing on stream if that's of interest. But also, I'm thinking that Tuesday, we'll be back Tuesday, I'll be doing some achievement hunting. Try to check off some more of those achievements. Get a little bit more fun in the world before I turn it off for now. Is there more music too? The Forgotten Reels. Okay. I have heard some of the songs played on vinyl, which I'm not usually a vinyl fan, but this soundtrack fits it so well. Fits it really well. So. Oh. Strange to have it leave you feeling so tired after that. But next steps. Like I said, Tuesday, achievement hunting. So if y'all want to hang out and be around for that, we'll be poking some holes in the achievements and see what we can do. I was looking at a few of them. Looks like some kamikaze flying into a giant steep is in order and that kind of stuff. Other than that, we got to figure out what's next. I'm not sure yet. Might put up a poll in the Discord and see what people have to say about that. See what we're going to do. So, anyway, hey, thank you all for being here for this. This has been phenomenal. I've loved hanging out with all of you through this whole journey, and I could not be happier that I decided to pick this game up and give it a try. So before my brain stops completely translating thoughts into words, I'm going to close down for the night. You'll have a wonderful evening. Hope to see you around again. Tuesday.